Join me as I dive into the AMD Cup 2024 and take on the challenge of battling it out for the top spot. The AMD Cup 2024 is finally here, and I couldn't be more excited. This is one of the most anticipated esports events of the year, and it's shaping up to be an absolute battle royale. The best teams from around the world are gathering to compete for the top prize, and we're going to be right there in the thick of it, bringing you all the action and drama as it unfolds. Over the next few weeks, we'll be seeing some of the most intense matches of the year as teams clash in a bid for supremacy. The stakes are high and the competition is fiercer than ever. But what makes the AMD Cup 2024 so special is the unique blend of skill, strategy, and teamwork that's required to come out on top. One thing's for sure, the AMD Cup 2024 is going to be an unforgettable experience, and we're honored to be a part of it. Whether you're a seasoned esports fan or just discovering the thrill of competitive gaming, this is an event you won't want to miss. So buckle up, because we're in for a wild ride. The esports calendar is always packed with amazing events, but there's something special about the AMD Cup 2024. Maybe it's the prestige of competing in one of the most respected tournaments in the world, or maybe it's the sheer level of talent on display. Whatever it is, one thing's for sure. This is the event that every team wants to win, and the competition is going to be fierce. As we head into the AMD Cup 2024, the competitive landscape of esports is looking more uncertain than ever. Teams are constantly adapting and evolving, trying to stay one step ahead of the competition. It's a never-ending arms race, with teams poring over strategy guides, watching replays, and practicing for hours on end. In this environment, even the slightest advantage can be the difference between victory and defeat. Teams are looking for any edge they can get, whether it's a new strategy, a fresh player, or even just a clever trick. It's a constant battle to stay ahead of the curve, and the AMD Cup 2024 is the ultimate test of their skills. As we see teams preparing for the tournament, it's clear that everyone is taking a different approach. Some teams are focusing on perfecting their team fighting, while others are investing in clever strategies and ambushes. But no matter what approach they take, one thing's for sure. Every team is going to have to be at the top of their game if they want to stand a chance. Of course, the biggest challenge facing teams is the sheer level of talent on display. Every team is packed with skilled players, and even the smallest mistake can be punished mercilessly. It's a real test of nerve and skill, and only the very best will come out on top. As we delve deeper into the tournament, we're going to be seeing some of the most intense matches of the year. Teams will be pushed to their limits, and we'll see some truly heroic performances. But at the end of the day, only one team can emerge victorious. One of the most exciting aspects of the AMD Cup 2024 is the sheer variety of teams competing. We've got established powerhouses like Team Liquid and FaZe Clan, but we've also got some plucky underdogs looking to cause an upset. And with the level of competition so high, even the smallest upset can have a huge impact on the tournament. Of course, one of the most interesting storylines heading into the tournament is the rise of Team Solo Mid. They've been on a real hot streak lately, and their innovative strategies have been causing nightmares for opposing teams. But can they keep it up under the intense pressure of the AMD Cup 2024? Another team to watch is Cloud9. They've been quietly building momentum over the past few months, and their clever use of utility has been catching opponents off guard. But with so many strong teams competing, it's going to be tough for them to make a deep run. As we take a closer look at the participating teams, it's clear that each one has its own unique strengths and weaknesses. Some teams are built around superstar players, while others are all about teamwork and strategy. And with so many different playstyles on display, we're guaranteed some truly thrilling matches. One thing's for sure, the AMD Cup 2024 is shaping up to be a real clash of the titans. We've got some of the most skilled players in the world, some of the most clever strategies, and some of the most intense rivalries. It's going to be a wild ride, and we can't wait to see what happens. Let's take a look at some of the key players who could make a real difference in the tournament. We've got players like Zai Wu, who's been dominating opponents with his incredible aim. We've got players like Electronic, who's been using his clever utility to outmaneuver opponents. And we've got players like Magisk, who's been leading his team to victory with his clutch plays. As we head into the business end of the tournament, the stakes are going to be higher than ever. Every match is going to be a real battle, and teams are going to have to dig deep to come out on top. But with so many talented teams competing, it's going to be a real challenge to predict who's going to emerge victorious. In the early stages of the tournament, we've already seen some real surprises. Teams that were expected to dominate have been struggling, while underdogs have been causing upsets left and right. It's been a real nail-biter so far, and we can't wait to see what happens next. One of the most exciting matches of the tournament so far has been the clash between Team Liquid and Navi. The two teams have a long history of rivalry, and it showed in the intensity of the match. In the end, Team Liquid came out on top, but it was a real nail-biter. Another key match to look out for is the upcoming clash between FaZe Clan and Mouse Sports. Both teams have been in top form lately, and it's going to be a real battle to see who comes out on top. With so much at stake, we're expecting a real thriller. As we enter the final stages of the AMD CUP 2024, it's clear that every match is going to be a real battle. Teams are going to have to be at the top of their game if they want to emerge victorious, and we can't wait to see what happens. As the dust settles on the AMD CUP 2024, it's clear that this has been one of the most epic esports events of the year. We've seen some truly heroic performances, some stunning upsets, and some real drama. And in the end, only one team can emerge victorious. The AMD CUP 2024 has been a real test of endurance, a real test of skill, and a real test of teamwork. And in the end, the team that emerges victorious will be the one that can balance all three. As we look back on the AMD CUP 2024, it's clear that this has been an unforgettable experience. We've seen some truly magical moments, some real drama, and some truly heroic performances. And in the end, it's been an absolute pleasure to bring it all to you. Be sure to leave your thoughts on the tournament in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our previous video covering last year's AMD CUP. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.